Hi everyone, Claudia here from Light in Clarity. This week's Spirit Talk is regarding which archangel you studied under before you started your career incarnating onto the different realms and especially on Earth. So often a lot of us, if not all of us, have studied under an archangel before incarnating into the lifetimes we have been in. The reason why we studied under that archangel is that they equipped us with the skills and abilities that we would use and need to use into the lifetimes we were heading into. So I'm going to read out a list of archangels. I'm going to read out what it is that you would have studied under, and you may be able to recognize yourself in one of these archangels. You might be able to recognize who you studied under. I'll give myself as an example. I studied under Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is known as the communication angel, and those who study under Gabriel are very good communicators. They're often in the public eye, talking, communicating, and bringing through the energy of messages as well. You could have studied under more than just one archangel. So I'm also being told as I sit here that I also studied under Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is known as the life purpose angel as well as the protective angel. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about the different archangels, and I want you to listen carefully, perhaps feel into what resonates with you. Who did you study under? Let's have a look and see if we can work that out. All right, now we'll be referring to notes, so bear with me while I do that. The first archangel is Archangel Uriel. Uriel is known as the archangel that keeps you on your path, keeps you grounded, keeps your energy for you, and keeps you steady and gets you to keep walking along your path. I always find Archangel Uriel very, very grounding, very serious, very loving, and teaches you to stay on your path, keep your eye on the prize, if you like, on your goals, and keep going. So those of you who studied under Archangel Uriel as well, you are perhaps protective earth type people, earth mothers. You are family focused as well, and you may come across as having some issues to do with self-esteem sometimes, self-worth, even balance. They're saying as I sit here, Uriel, even the energy of balance. So Uriel helps to keep you balanced as well. So that's Uriel. So those of you who studied under Archangel Chamuel, Chamuel is known as the archangel of love, relationships, and life direction. So people who have studied under Chamuel, you are people who have a lot of modalities under your belt. You often have multiple projects that you're working on. You're quite dynamic, growth-based people, like you go in life. So Chamuel says that also she brings in the energy of wisdom into those of you who have worked under her. She assists you with your life direction, and they are working with each of you, those archangels that you studied under. Those people are with you. So those of you who picked Uriel is with you as a massive guide, and she's with you through each lifetime that you're in. And it's the same with those of you who've picked Chamuel. She's with you through each lifetime you're in. And Chamuel is saying that those of you who feel that this resonates with you, she brings a lot of love and compassion towards you, and she insists that you love yourself. She insists you bring love and self-worth to you. So she's also helping you to heal in the way you look at yourself and bring love to you. She slows you down quite basically as well. All right, so for those of you who, I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael now. So Archangel Michael, he is known as the life purpose angel as well as the protective angel. So those of you who study under Michael would be loyal people, fierce protectors, high clairvoyance, a lot of inner strength, and you're honest people as well. You're really good at giving people a couple of doses of honesty when you speak to them. You sort of call things as you need to, and you do say some things to them. So that's what they're making me feel as well as I sit here, for those of you who resonate with Archangel Michael. So those of you who resonate with Archangel Gabriel, Gabriel is known as the archangel of communication, self-esteem, messages. So people who studied under Gabriel are natural communicators, yeah? your channelers, your teachers. You connect well with young children as well. So you could be kindergarten teachers or work with children, teach them. You're also people that are very good at writing. I'm seeing people who write like not just stories, but channeling actually. I'm seeing people who write poems, yeah? Because when you write poems, you're actually channeling. People who write, for whatever reason, passages that you don't know why, you've got to sit down and just write, and you do. And it could be about anything that comes through. So you're pretty good at automatic writing as well. And you probably wouldn't call it that. You just call it moments of inspiration. You sit down and you write. You have those moments of inspiration. You go, aha, got that great idea, or aha, I'm going to write this down. I'm going to keep writing. You may find yourself in that with Gabriel. So Gabriel says that she works with you in a very protective manner. And she makes sure that everybody stands up tall and strong. She's making me feel she brings in a lot of strength into you as well. And she makes sure that there is that firm foundation under your feet. It's really important that you're grounded in order to produce that which you need to produce. That's what she says as I'm sitting here. So the next archangel we have, Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael is known as the healing angel. As you well know, Archangel Raphael. So people who studied under Raphael are natural born healers. And you tend to sometimes stay longer in relationships and jobs than you mean to, simply because sometimes you find it difficult to be as completely honest as you could be with others, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, or you feel people are relying on you, or you feel you should stay there because you need to save them. And it's just not a healthy situation. So Raphael says, as I sit here, for those of you in that category who perhaps find that you do stay in relationships longer or in jobs longer than you should, she says some of you also lack a sense of self-worth and self-belief, and she assists you with that. She says when the energy shifts, when it's time to go, she says let go and move. She says those other people will find their roads. That is their life lesson. When the energy shifts, pay attention to that. And that's for everybody listening. Pay attention to that, because we can harm ourselves when we stay longer than we mean to. Okay, and that's what she says as I'm sitting here as well. Okay, so those of you who studied under Archangel Zadkiel, Zadkiel is a very straight-talking archangel. Zadkiel is good at clearing the clairaudience, your ear chakras. So call in Zadkiel if your channeling abilities are going a bit astray, or you cannot hear clairaudiently like you normally would. Call in Zadkiel. Zadkiel is also good at helping you get tasks done, she says as I sit here. Get you going, get tasks done. Be direct as you speak. So people who studied under Zadkiel are often people who are driven by career-driven, business-driven, business projects, onto about liking, and we all do, material gain, and you can feel highly frustrated with life at times when things just are not happening or appearing fast enough or moving fast enough. You can be a little bit impatient with people in business. So your lesson is to make sure that you grow spiritually as well. And needing to develop high levels of trust and sharpening your intuition. Sometimes you get a little bit confused between what it is that you're sensing. So it's sharpening that intuition is going to allow you to also relax into when you're having to wait for things to happen, be it a business deal to go through or a personal situation to come through. Trusting your intuition is going to bring the energy of patience in, because you know it's going to come in, you know it's going to work out, or you know something will be resolved, and you'll be able to move past it and through it and move on, if that makes sense, yeah? All right. Well, you'll have to tell me in the comments which archangel you feel you may have. Learnt through, connected to, who taught you some valuable lessons before incarnating. And be aware that each of these archangels are with you. They're with you through all of the lifetimes that you're in, assisting you. They're always good to call in for assistance. All right. Well, many blessings. Let me know in the comments how you went. I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everyone.